He swore to heaven, but I felt a bit uneasy. My mind kept replaying the image of them sitting on the sofa. Jack wouldn't, would he? I had pursued him relentlessly for half a year before succeeding. He couldn't possibly be won over in just one evening, right? I still felt a bit anxious, partly due to my lack of self-confidence and partly because I wasn't sure how long Jack could resist. Jack didn't stay over that night. He has another apartment in the next building, so he went back there. Early the next morning, he came over to bring me breakfast. There were 7 or 8 dishes spread out on the table. Emma saw this and smiled smugly. Brother minus and minus law, did you bring so much because you knew I was here today? Wow, I love the soup dumplings from this place, but they never do deliveries. Did you go and pack all this early in the morning? Jack looked up at her. No, I forgot you were here. I actually bought less than usual. It's mainly because Lily doesn't have a good appetite in the morning, so I buy more for her to choose from. Emma let out a long O, but her hands didn't stop fiddling with her newly done nails. This was her state when she was thinking. I figured if she was only slightly interested in Jack before, now she must be determined to have him. I unconsciously tightened my grip on Jack's hand. Maybe feeling the pain, Jack looked at me. I hurriedly apologized and left the table. In the evening when I got off work, they were again sitting on opposite ends of the sofa. When I came back, Jack got up to greet me. He whispered to me, doesn't your cousin have a job? Why is she here every day? Doesn't she have her own place? What's the deal with her always being at our place? I looked up at him and said if you add her on Snapchat she might leave us alone. His expression stiffened. After a moment he said, I just added her. She said she'd go home tomorrow if I did. I just said oh and went into the bedroom. Jack followed me in, hugging me and asking if I was angry. I just don't want to see her every day. I added her, but I can block her, you know. Look, I've already set her to do not disturb. As he spoke, he took out his phone and held it up to my face, trying to prove his innocence. I didn't say anything, but my disappointment must have been obvious because Jack held my hand and comforted me for a long time. At dinner, he kept trying to make conversation with me and piled food onto my plate. Emma saw this and just smiled. Our Jack is very attentive, isn't he? Jack ignored her. He was focused on discussing with me about the store layout problem for a direct minus sales brand he was working on. Emma deliberately made a noise at the dinner table to get our attention. When we looked at her, she smiled and said, oh my, you're talking about something I'm good at. I got a bit excited. She turned to Jack, who looked confused, and said, my ex-husband has a direct minus sales brand and that's doing quite well. He has many channels that he could share with me. For Lily's sake, I could help you out. Then she went on to introduce the brand in detail. I could see that Jack was very tempted. He looked at me hesitantly, then at Emma, and asked, if it's your ex-husband's, wouldn't it be inconvenient? What's inconvenient about it? A little pillow talk and everything's solved, right? Just wait for my message. This time, Jack didn't refuse. I knew his do not disturb setting for her would soon be turned off. Sure enough, after entering the room he said to me, your cousin Emma is very generous and straightforward. I just looked up at him once, my eyes half red. He immediately came over to comfort me. I was just saying. How could I be interested in a woman who's still entangled with her ex-husband? Emma left my apartment the next day, and Jack didn't come back for several days. He said he was out of town for work because several direct minus sales stores were opening at the same time.